Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, August 14. The International Monetary Fund IMF resident representative to Jamaica, Dr. Constant Lonkeng-Guana, says Jamaica is ready to exit the fund's program come November. He says Jamaica has exceeded expectations during the 6-year period of the extended fund facility and precautionary standby arrangement.
We get calls all the time asking how did the Jamaican people do it, because it's really an economic transformation for such a short period of time.
Dr. Guana was speaking with JIS News on Tuesday. He credits performance indicators such as major declines in public debt to GDP, inflation, and unemployment, as well as the high net international reserve (NIR).
Jamaica has set a new standard for the region, not only for the region, but really for the rest of the world. We've seen a country where the ownership of the economic program was far-reaching. We've seen a country where the broad-based social consensus has allowed two successive administrations to implement sound policy. We've seen a country where we had continuity in the reform, and Jamaican people being engaged in the process to be part of that transformation. So we believe these are features that many countries could learn from.
The water supply and sanitation component of the Major Infrastructure Development Program, MIDP, in the corporate area is on track for completion. According to a revised schedule, the National Water Commission, NWC, says work on Hagley Park Road is to be completed by the end of this month. The installation of water and sanitation pipelines on the Constant Spring Road is scheduled for completion in October. With more than 3,800 meters of pipeline already installed along the Mandela Highway, work there is to be ready by October. In the meantime, the NWC is assuring customers that every effort is being made to minimize further disruptions in this, the final phase of the project. This includes trucking water to affected communities and revising the regulation schedule to improve distribution. Jamaica's synchronized swimming athletes have dominated the 2019 JIS Foreign Language Sports Cup Synchronized Swimming Friendship Competition. Held on July 29 and 30, the friendly meet is part of the Jamaica-China Technical Assistance Project.
Well, they did extremely well at the friendly competition. We dominated every category that we entered, ended the competition with 10 gold medals and 1 bronze. And we noticed that all our scores improved dramatically, so it was very good for us.
Synchronized swim coach Rachel Minto Walker was speaking with JIS News Tuesday. The JIS is in China as part of a 9-member delegation who are visiting Jamaican athletes participating in the 2019 Jamaica-China Technical Assistance Project. The sports agreement was signed by both governments in 2007. Since early July, 138 Jamaican athletes, managers, and coaches in 7 sporting disciplines have been receiving specialized training in China. This latest training will run for 60 days. More than 400 local athletes will travel to the Asian country for training over the next 3 years. Technology Minister Favour Williams says government is far advanced in completing the Data Protection Bill.
Personal data is big business. There are many companies that make a lot of money buying and selling our data without our knowledge. And so the regimes are being created around the world where we will have the right to say how our data is used, our personal data is used.
Minister Williams was addressing a recent staging of the Coders of the Caribbean Hackathon. Organized by Next Gen Creators, the event saw 100 young people from across the Caribbean participating in workshops and coding events. And finally, Jamaican students who sat CSEC examinations in May and June may access their test results tomorrow between 2:30 and 5:30 p.m. Students who sat the CAPE exams began accessing their results yesterday in the same time period. Scores can be viewed on the Caribbean Examinations Council's portal, result.cxe.org. The staggered regional release is expected to allow students easier access to test scores. In the past, due to high volume of traffic to the results portal, students found it difficult to receive their exam results. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.